Victoria with Elite Medical Prep, and today we're going to be interviewing one of our wonderful Elite Medical Prep tutors, Chris Bassil. He's going to be discussing his most recent blog post covering the topic of how to write a compelling personal statement for your residency application. So let's give him a call. Hi, Chris.
Hey, Victoria, how are you?
I'm well. How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks.
And thank you so much for being here to speak with us. Definitely appreciate it. I'm sure you have a busy day.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Okay, so could you say just a couple words about yourself so that our viewers know who you are, what you do, and what we're going to be talking about today?
It's Chris Bassil. I've been with Elite Medical Prep for close to 3 years now, and I'm currently an MD PhD student at Duke University. Before medical school, though, I had a background in English and worked for the school newspaper. I've also published several book chapters and peer-reviewed journal articles, and I'm currently working to launch the personal statement editing service for Elite Medical Prep.
Awesome. So that is exactly what we are talking about. You recently wrote a blog post that is awesome, and we're definitely going to link that in this video, about how to write a compelling personal statement hook. And then also I think that kind of snowballed into just how to write a personal statement as a whole. So we're going to ask a few questions about that I know people want the answers to. The first thing is, how important is the personal statement? Now, if I maybe had a little bit lower of a USMLE score than I was hoping for, I have some other weaker points on my application, is there a possibility that writing a strong personal statement could actually kind of push me over that threshold and land me an interview with a program?
The personal statement is an integral part of your application. In 2018, the National Residency Matching Program did a survey of over 1,200 residency program directors and asked them to rank 33 different factors that they consider when they're evaluating students. And the personal statement came in number 5 out of 30, ahead of your preclinical grades, ahead of your clerkship grades, and ahead of your performance in the specialty that you're going into. So it's an extremely important part of the application, and it can absolutely help a student who's looking to make up for weaknesses in other areas.
Okay, so then based off of that information, can we also say that most programs are reading the personal statements in their entirety? I know that there have been some anxieties around students that feel like, you know, I'm writing all this, I'm taking all this time. Is it actually getting read?
The answer is yes. In the majority of cases, the personal statements are being read. Now, as a student, you don't have any idea who is and who isn't reading it. So it behooves you to write as though everyone is reading it in full. Moreover, the more compelling you make the personal statement, the more likely your readers are to focus on it and really pay attention to it from beginning to end.
Okay, great. So you mentioned having a compelling personal statement, and that was, again, the topic of your most recent blog post. So what exactly can we do in order to make a statement compelling? What are some critical elements maybe that would write a really strong statement that could get an applicant noticed?
The first two things not to do would be not to rehash your application. The program directors already have that information. And not to merely describe the specialty you're going into. The readers are familiar with the specialty. They're in it. They don't need a description of it. Right. You are, as a candidate, outside of the information that's already included in your ERAS application. You want to give a sense of yourself so that the reader and the program director is interested in meeting you in person or via Zoom and finding out more about you as an individual.
Okay, great. So I know that you kind of elaborate on that in your blog post. We'll try to keep this video short. So do you have any final words for the people watching this about what they can do to, you know, what are the main things that someone might want to know about writing a personal statement?
The thing that I stress to students is that the personal statement is one of the only areas of your application, especially at this point in time, where you still have 100% control.
Right.
Your board scores are in for the most part. Your clerkship grades are in. Your letter writers have either already written their letters or have already formed an opinion of you. The personal statement is the one area where you're still fully in the driver's seat. and you've got all the time you need to work on it. So there's no excuse not to make it great. That means writing, workshopping, getting feedback, and most importantly, rewriting and rewriting until it's something that grabs people and pulls them in and makes them want to meet you in person.
Awesome. Well, that's excellent advice. Thank you so much for your time. Maybe we'll make a follow-up video. Anyone can put comments below. We'll definitely make sure to get those over to Chris and answer as much as we can. So thank you so much, and we will talk to you at another time.